The next poem is Loser Mentality. Winning? What's that? I never had to learn how to win because all I do is lose. Man, this is, I guess, pretty vulnerable, but it's good to share. There has been a narrative I have had to struggle with internally where I feel like I'm constantly losing or everything I'm doing is not good enough. And so when I wrote this little poem, I feel like we, especially in our internet culture now, we have all these people who are like, oh, you gotta win and get big and blah, blah, blah. And then we see the crash and they kind of have to like learn humility because like their life falls apart. And I felt like that's one way of kind of like learning and cultivating humility, depending on your life experience. But in my side, I felt like I was constantly not doing enough and that things were constantly breaking. So in high school, it was getting hurt when I was playing basketball and kind of losing out on a core part of my identity and where I felt like my value and worth came from, which was being an athlete and wanting to be the person that everyone wanted on their team and stuff like that. Or like when I was in the working world post-college and my wife and I were just dealing with my mental health stuff and feeling like, man, like I can't even do marriage right. And like I did all these things to love my wife and pursue her and be engaged and date and all this stuff. And now all these things are falling apart. And so again, this inner monologue of what I think when I feel sick, which is this collection, this was one of those sick inner thoughts that was like not healthy and not good, but it showed up a lot. And so, yeah, so I often didn't feel like I had to struggle with the kind of pride from success. I almost had to struggle with the kind of pride and self-obsession from failure, which is also not good. Hey everyone, thanks for listening to this poem from my book, My Fist Fight with Life. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, you can do so on Amazon. Link will be in the description below. It is available in hard copy and paperback. Also, if you would like to send me any thoughts, questions, concerns, ideas for videos, or based on the things that I've talked about or shared, things that you'd like to hear more about, feel free to send me an email at hello@seraphpunk.com. I'm pretty good at responding, so I try to respond really quickly. Thank you for taking the time to listen and engage with my art. I hope that it encourages you or someone that you know. And with that, I will see you in the next video.